Joining us now live is local comedian and actor James Mane. He will be performing at Blue Note, Hawaii on Wednesday, January 25th. James, thanks so much for being here. It's so fun to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming in. So first off, we want to talk about you and your work. You know, tell the people, if some people don't know, what kind of comedy do you do?
So I'm an observationalist. I see things. I do a lot of people watching. I talk about my culture, my size. I know we look the same height right now, but I'm actually 6'7", 415 pounds. I get on the plane, everybody's looking at me like, oh, please don't sit next to me, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, and something that some people can relate to that. And, you know, I know that you have worked with really big names as well. Tell us about that experience.
Well, I learned a lot from the comics like Dave Chappelle, Amy Schumer, Bert Kreischer, and I guess if you're funny, it kind of opens a door, then you're part of that fraternity. And then I asked them questions like, oh, so what should I work on? And a lot of them are, believe it or not, a lot of famous comedians are very nice.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine what it would be like to do stand-up comedy and how nerve-wracking that might be. So when you get on stage, do you still get nervous at all?
Always. I mean, usually it intensifies leading up to the show. So right now, I have no problem. The show's on Wednesday at Blue Note, but right now I'm okay. Like an hour before the show, I'm probably losing my mind and like, oh, is it filled up? Are people here? Or, you know, did my friends get in okay? Or, you know, and then the performance. So we all go through it, and I think we never stop getting nervous. It just gets easier to deal with.
Yeah, well, you're really good at hiding that. I would never be able to tell you get nervous before your shows. So, speaking of shows, tell us a little bit about Wednesday. What can people expect at the Blue Note?
So I got a variety of openers also. Ray LeMay, who's from the island of Lanai, Big Steve, who's from Oahu, Pepper Lamb, who's from the island of Ohio, and then myself. So it's a mixture of comics. I do 45 minutes to an hour. They do just like 10 minutes just to open up the show. And I actually work out at Pepper's place, he owns a comedy club here. It's like the only official comedy club, Stand Up Honolulu, which is on Cook Street. So that's where you usually hang out and work out the nerves, work out the material. And, you know, it'll be a lot of fun because we're all very different, all from different places. And our comedy, our point of view, very different. So it'll be a good variety show.
It sounds like it's going to be so much fun. And again, and it's family friendly, right?
Yes, I know on the website, BlueNoteHawaii.com, where you buy your tickets, it says 18 and over, but you can still bring teenagers. They put it out there you said you don't have a lot of kids at comedy shows, but it's up to the comedian. So the comics have been instructed to do family friendly. And I've learned from Andy Bumatai, Augie T. I've opened for Tumua for the past year and a half, and they all do family friendly shows. And I used to do a lot of not family-friendly shows, but I'm noticing that's the way to go.
Yeah, that's
especially
the way
here
to go.
in Hawaii.
And real quick before we wrap up, if people want to follow you and your work, how can they find you?
Please follow me on Instagram at Comedian James Mane. I'm trying to build up my Instagram. My TikTok's doing pretty good. I do the dances. I'm trying to, you know, identify myself as a rich teenage white girl. So if you guys follow me, you can make that dream come true.
There you go. You heard it right here. Comedian James Mane, thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. Marissa, back to you.